Let's go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, roll through your feet. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, reverse roll through. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, port de bras forward. Grand and 2 and 3 and 4, tendu to your second. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4, roll through. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4, reverse roll through. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4, grand and 6 and 7 and 8. Port de bras first, 6 and 7 and 8, grand and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's make it 2 tendus into your fifth. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4, roll through. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4, reverse roll through. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4, port de bras, grand plie, 2 tendus back to your first. Find your balance at first, and there we are. And here we go. So it's a triple plie sandwich. To the other side, please, and Careful with your elbow on the bar. And relax when you're ready. That's it. Fine. Let's go flex and a half and a full and a half and a heel and a half. Stretch and a close and a flex and a half. Full and a half and a heel and a half. So just a ripple through your foot and a flex. Half and a full, half and a heel, half and a stretch. Inside front and a 2 and a 3. Outside side and a 2 and a 3. Flex and a half and a full, half point, heel down, half point again, full point, close, nice and tall. The same to the side and to the front. Inside back, flex point, outside side. Let's roll through in second position there. And there we are. And here we go. And half, and heel forward, and half, and full, close, nice and tall, and one. Inside front, nice and tall. Super soft demi-plie, relax your muscles, lengthen. Into your second roll. And relax. That's it. Good. Here we go. To the other side, please. And it slow. How's that? Side and front and side, inside, front and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Side and back and side, inside, back and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and side, same leg front and side, same leg back. 1 and 2 and 3 close behind, slow roll through in your fifth. Reverse that roll through and open your first. Side and back and the side, inside, back, 4 to the side. Side and the front and the side, inside, front, 4 to the side. Same thing with the same leg, side and back. Side and the front and 1 and 2 and 3, close fifth, roll through your feet. Just stay right there. We'll take the left after. Side, front, side, inside, front. 4 tendus. The same to the back. Side and the back, side, inside, back, 4. Now with the same leg, the same pattern, side and the front and the side and the back, 4 more to the side. Close fifth back. Roll through slow, reverse that. Roll through. Here we go. And side and front and side. Now inside, front and 4 and 3 and 2. The first 2 are with the same leg and side and back and side. Now switch. There we go. And the 4, 5, 6. Same leg, everything side. 4 more and 5. Close fifth back. There's a little bit of time. Really feel your roll through, nice and smooth. Low shoulders, relax them a little bit. Open your knees when you bend them first. Heels down and forward and side. And back and side. And inside and 4. And 1. Here we go to the other side. Gregg, you could alternate your port de bras with your tendus to the side, rather than taking them the same.
Do they alternate each time?
Yes, they should.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's not forget to initiate our tendus from this standing leg as well. And Here comes the test. Somebody needs to clean my floors. Side and the front and the side and the front and the back and the side and the front and the side. Side and the back and the side and the back and the front and the side. Back and the side and the side and the front and the side and the back. Back and the side and the front and the side. Back and the side and the front and the side. Demi-plie. Stretch. Side and the back and the side. Inside back. En croix fort. Side and the front and the side, change the front, en croix fort. Side and the back and the side and the front, en croix fort, all with the same leg. One more time, en croix fort. Demi-plie, just stretch, we'll go to the left after. So it's the same pattern, but with tendus en croix this time. 4. Otherwise you're going to be in the wrong fifth. Correct. Now you can reverse it. One in the back and the one inside back, and 4 en croix. The same with the same leg. Side and the front. Careful. Side and the front and the side and the back. En croix 4. One more time. It's juicy demi-plie. Stretch your knees. Okay. Here we go. Sorry. And here we are, one, close, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and same leg this time, and 4. One more time. Juicy demi-plie, stretch your knees, relax your brain, here we go, and 2, 1. Just push down into the floor. Good. All right. Well, that is considerably taking less time than what we had yesterday. Here we go. Left side, please. And yeah, just remember to push down into the floor. Let your toes do their work. Here comes your test. Front and the side and the front and the side and the side and the front and the side and the front, balançoire, and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, back and the side and the back and the side and the side and the back and the side and the back, balançoire, and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5, soutenu. Dyslexia speaking loudly. Front and the side and the front and the side and the side and the front and the side, switch side, inside, front. Balançoire to finish the phrase.
Oh, back.
Back, close fifth. Then you're going back and the side and the back and the side and the side, same leg back and the side, the other leg back. Balançoire 2 and the 3 and the 4, just 5. Fifth one goes to plié, soutenu.
So does that last one doesn't close? It just goes right into the
Into plié, front and sous and soutenu to the other side.
but before that, let me think a
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
Um,
Front, side, side, front, side, front. Side, inside, front. Then balance-wise.
Oh, okay.
It's the same pattern when we go to the side. It's the same pattern that we just had in our tendus. I'm just adding a part in front of it.
So there are 8 balance blocks?
7 and 1 closes.
7. Okay, all right.
Yes, front and side and front and side and side and front and side, inside, front. Balance was start from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close 8. Ready to reverse it and go left. Careful, this is tricky because it does not start to the side this time.
So front, side,
Then side, front, side,
side,
inside, front.
inside.
I know. I know.
So,
That's it. Balance was 7 close.
side.
No. Back and side. Careful, careful.
Back, side,
Uh-huh.
back, side.
No, side and back and side and back. No, that's side and back and side and inside back. From the back, it's the same as from the front.
But it
Back.
starts to the back, not to
Yes,
the side.
back and side, then side and back, side change inside, back,
Oh.
and balance was. Right. Don't forget the fun stuff. Then only 5 balance was to plie and soutenu. 4. Side and front, side, inside, front. So you get 2 to the side in a row. Balance was from the back.
Okay.
All right. Let's give it a try. And side and front and side and inside, front, balance was. And side and back and side and back and side. Oh, sorry. There, that was me. To the other side we go. Front and side and front, side, inside, and balance was. We're starting to the back. Alright. Sorry, I threw you off there. How about doing it one more time, just a little bit faster?
Okay.
Since I threw you off, I'm gonna bite my tongue this time. Okay. Here we go. Make sure it's all destination fifth. Here we go. That's a good. Good. All right. Let's go 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Passe flat, close behind. 3 on the outside, 1 on the inside, 2 and 2, 1 and 3, close fifth, relevé fifth to 2. So it's short. 3, 2, 1, alternating. Are we good? Okay, here we go. And 1, 2, 1. Close, passé, and close. 1. Accents in and down. Other side and 1. Let's go port de bras forward and 5 today. 2 and 3 and 4. Plié, passé. Temps lié, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Up and over back and 2 and 3 and 4. Plié, passé. Temps lié, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. To the bar and 2 and 3 and 4. Plié, passé and close. 2 slow ronds de jambes, 45 degrees. Away from the bar and 3 and 4. Plié, passé, close your 5th. 2 slow ronds de jambes, 5 and 6 and 7. You're ready for your parallel stretch. Port de bras forward, passé into 2 temps liés, 8 ronds de jambes. So these passes are relatively quick through relevé right into your next destination.
Those temps liés are front and back?
Yes, correct. If you go forward, you go temps lié forward. If you go back, you go temps lié back. Then we go to the bar, passé, close 5th front, so that balance can be a little longer, 2 ronds de jambes, 45 degrees. Away from the bar, same thing, passé relevé, close 5th, 2 ronds de jambes, en dedans. Done. Into your stretch. Yes, no, maybe. Forward, passé, temps lié, ronds. Back, passé, temps lié, ronds. Side, passé, 2 slow ronds de jambes at 45 degrees. Away from the bar, passé, 2 slow ronds de jambes at 45 degrees. That's right. With 2 doggies wagging their tails, en dehors and en dedans. Okay. We're just waiting for Jane to gather. Okay, here we go. Nice run. Okay, here we go. So keep the port de bras in 5th today. Long base and lower. Demi plié, passé relevé. 2 temps liés. Ronds de jambes and 1. Close 5th back. Up and over back. You can time that passé any which way you like. Your temps liés can be slow or fast. And en dedans and to the other side, please. And let's go front and the side and the front and side and back. Plie, fouilleté, tombe, step back, reverse on the left. 1 and 2 and 3, plie, fouilleté, tombe, step back and the front and the side. Front and side and back and the back and the side. Back and side and front and the side and the 2 and the 3 and the plie. 1 flick flack on the or soutenu to the other side. Front, side, back, plie, fouilleté. Tombe, step back. Reverse it on the other side. Back, side, front, plie, fouilleté, en dedans, tombe, step forward. Now front, side, back. Back, side, front. Side, plie, flick, flack, en the or soutenu. You could double them to the side if you wanted to. So double frappés instead of singles, but I leave that up to you. Front side, back. Plié, fouilleté. Reverse. Four to the side. 2, 3, 4. Plié, flick, flag. Soutenu. There you go. Okay. And here we go. And over. Fouilleté, tombé, and back. And side. Back, side, front, plié. There we go. Now front and side. Front, side, back. Back, side, front, 4 side. Plié, around, soutenu, other side, and 1, 2, 3, plie. And over. Try not to cheat your fouilletés. There we go. Careful with your arms in first there, Jane, for that flick flag, instead of some defensive stance. Okay. Let's go fondue to the front, développé front and fondue to the back, développé back and fondue to the side, développé side. Let's go to the bar first with the circular port bar, even so we are in fifth back. So Gregg, fight against your impeccable logic. Fondue to the back, développé arabesque, fondue inside front, développé effacé front, fondue to the side, développé front, circular port bar away from the bar. That's all it is. One fondue, one développé, front, back, and side, circular port de bras, reverse, and choose your battle when it comes to heights and releves. Développé front, into your fifth to the back, nice and soft, and over. 1. Circular port de bras to the bar, nice and smooth. Here we go, to the other side, please. And Let's go grand battement front and the grand battement front and the cloche and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. One more to the front, one more to the side, one more to the back. Dimitri, so it doesn't change legs. Back and the front and the back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Cloche and the 6 and the stretch. One more to the back, one more to the side, one more to the front. So turn 2 to the front, 1, 2, 3 cloches, one more en croix. 2 to the back, 1, 2, 3 cloches, back, side, front, and soutenu. And here we go. Starting with 2 combatants to the front and 1. And the front and back. And 1. 1 to the side, 1 to the back. And 1. Soutenu to the other side. Here we go. And 1. Let's have a nice stretch before we come to the center. Let's go 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, plie, coupe, change to the other corner, and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, plie, coupe, change to the other corner, and the 1, 2 and the 3 and the 4, plie, change to the other corner. One more plie, change to the other corner. One more plie, change to the other corner, close back. Correct. Front and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, plie, change. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, plie, change. Side and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, plie, change. From back to front to the other corner. From front to back to the other corner. Yep. Is it making sense? Okay. So each one gets a different corner. All right. And here we go. Trying to land in 5th and 1. That's the whole goal. Try to really feel that tight 5th when you land in 1. Now especially. Next one even more. 5th. Almost, but keep that foot attached in your 5th. In your coupe. Too close in 5th. It likes to escape right before you're landing. Is that making sense?
I wasn't sure which
5th?
The very end. I got lost.
Oh, that happens all the time. So it goes from 5th front to 5th back, from 5th back to 5th front, and from 5th front to 5th back again. So you're always closing in the other 5th. Now this feels like a fouilletté because it comes from the back and goes to the front. Yep, and this one goes from the front to the back again. Yes, correct. That is the idea. Are we good to do this one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah, really important to feel the ending of your pirouette, not just the beginning. Would you like to start with the other foot in front, maybe?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Same. Let's go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Passer to relever and change. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Plier to relever and close. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Passer en dedans, chasser forward. Templier back, port de bras forward and 3 and 4. One more templier, plier, floating pirouette to fifth. Développé 2 and 3 and 4. Passer in the corner with your relevé on the oar switch to the other corner, but basically the same we just did in our templiers. Développé croisé arabesque 3 and 4. The same switch, however, you stay in arabesque and you close. Stay in arabesque and close. Écarté back. Here's your en dedans switch. Two chassé forward, templier back. Port de bras forward, one more templier. Plier, floaty pirouette on the left. Right, next switch is in the arabesque. It does not come back to passé. This one comes back to passé and en dedans switch, so heel forward to the other corner. Chassé forward from there. Templier back, port de bras. Templier forward, pirouette. Yep. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And here we go. Please relax your muscles. try to accomplish these corner switches with your releve instead of going there already halfway and then just pushing up. Is that making sense? Right, so you need an aggressive standing leg heel forward and the counter shoulder to make that work in the arabesque. Chung. And then close in fifth, so it still goes slightly behind you into your fifth. It also helps to feel the connection between your front arm and your back leg in these things. It'll be good to try this one more time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
As you go to passe, you're relevating?
So you go to passe first in your old direction. Now with the releve, try to feel it like a pirouette, even so there's no plie, to change your corner, either on the or the first time, or on the down the second time when we come from the écarté. So that is just pure reinforcement of on the down, on the or rotations. And of course with the arabesque, it is another on the down as well. Okay. With the arabesque, try to keep your shoulders over your hips. That making sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to start this with your left foot in front?
Yeah.
Why not? Okay. Here we go. Not easy to do with a broken toe, is it?
I'm sorry.
Well, it's remarkable that you are actually doing it.
I was feeling a lot better, but it's kind of not as much right now.
Yeah, is it a little angry at you? So deal with it.
Yeah.
No reason to break it even more. Let's go balance, piqué, plié, pas de bourré, coupé. Around yourself, plié, fourth, pirouette on the or. Balance, piqué, arabesque, plié, pas de bourré, coupé. Pas de bourré en tenant, chassé, plié, pirouette on the or. And balance and piqué and plié, pas de bourré, coupé. Pas de bourré, chassé, plié, pirouette on the or. Step back and plié on the down, chassé, forward, plié, one more left to your fourth. We could start it on the other foot, but we don't have to. Balancé, piqué, plié, pas de bourré, coupé. Pas de bourré en tenant, chassé.
So the first piqué is to the left?
Yep. Then plié arabesque from there, so careful. Pas de bourrée, coupé, pas de bourrée, entonnoir, chassé forward. There should be time for that. And pirouettes. 2/4. Let's make them 2/4 today. Then your next balancier starts from the front. That's right. Plié, pas de bourrée, coupé, chassé. Once again. Step back. Plié en dedans. Yes, plié en dedans. Chassé forward. And one more pirouette on the left. And if you start them all just like that, they would be beautiful. Okay. I'll be good to give this a mark. Jane, if you need to keep things unflat, just do on that one side here. Don't worry about it. And then we just can't stop because it's a lot. Okay. Remember, the speed of your pirouette comes from the movement of your head, not from the force of everything else. Okay. You threw an extra turn in there, which I don't mind. Gregg.
Which one was that?
The last en dehors. You could have gone straight into the en dedans.
Oh, well, no wonder it fell out of it. It was gratuitous.
There you go. Yeah, just make sure to not power too much into it from your legs and from your arms.
Yeah.
Also, it would be nicer for you to do balancier sideways instead of forward.
Oh, I thought it was forward. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's not easy to see on Zoom if it is flat or on a diagonal. So it was meant to be sideways, so you get a nice beginning for your piqué arabesque.
Okay.
Make sure you have your landing in mind when you're starting your turns. Or we good to start this on the other side. Okay, here we go. Calm, easy, relax necks for a nice quick spot. Jane, you gave me that extra pirouette, which is totally fine.
I did.
Yes, I didn't mind. I didn't mind overtime at all. Yes, that's all it takes.
Well, if I could just do that
Yes, when pressure is on.
when I haven't gotten into it from something else.
The psychology of turns, what can I say?
Uh,
Let's go first and second and the fifth and the fourth pirouette on the or in coupe. And the first and the second and the fifth. And the fifth and the chassé plié en dedans, close your fifth. Here we go. First and the second, fifth, back to your fourth on the or from there. First and the second and the fifth and the let's step back so you don't run out of room. Plié en dedans, coupe, close. First and the second and the fifth and the fourth on the or to the left, close your fifth. First and the second, fifth, back, step back to come forward for your en dedans. In coupe, close fifth. Second, fifth back. Chassé back. Chassé back. Yes, now step forward. En dedans. Close. Not letting your coupe go too soon to land in fifth. And it's just a regular chassé back once you landed in fifth back. Yeah, it's nothing fancy, it just goes 1, 2. Are we good to mark this? That's it.
okay.
All right. First, second, fifth, fourth. Close. First, second, fifth, chassé, plié. Yes, no, maybe. Do I see doubt?
Okay.
Okay. Vamonos. And. Just make sure you feel your coupe all the way through. Very nice finishes. I like the little jazzy. Glissade, assemblée, jeté. Temps de cuisse. Glissade, jeté, glissade, jeté. The other temps de cuisse. One more temps de cuisse. Glissade, assemblée. Ah. Glissade, assemblée, jeté, temps de cuisse. Glissade, jeté, temps de cuisse. Glissade, assemblée, stretch your knees. Sorry. Now the left foot is in back to start on the left. Glissade, assemblée, jeté, temps de cuisse. Glissade, jeté. Glissade, jeté, the other temps de cuisse. Glissade, assemblée, stretch your knees. So it's an assemblée, jeté, temps de cuisse sandwich. More like a club sandwich. Glissade, assemblée, jeté. It starts the way it ends.
Jeté.
Temps de cuisse. Glissade, jeté, right and left and right. One more temps de cuisse from there. One more temps de cuisse from there. One glissade, assemblée. Hold on. That didn't quite work. Glissade, assemblée, jeté, temps de cuisse. Glissade, jeté, the other temps de cuisse. Just glissade, assemblée, stretch your knees. Maybe I gave you one jeté too much there. Glissade, assemblée in the end. From your back foot. That gets the left foot in back to start on the left. Glissade, assemblée.
Glissade, assemblée, jeté, temps de cuisse. Glissade, jeté.
Glissade, jeté is twice.
Then glissade, jeté, temps de cuisse.
And glissade, assemblée one more time on the left.
Assemblée.
Yep.
Oh.
Done. Yep. It might be easier to mark this on with music. Glissade, jeté. Temps de cuisse, glissade, assemblée. Stretch. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Let's have a nice quarter breath. So I don't have to kill your poor muscles. Super pointy glissades would be extremely spectacular. And super pointy temps de cuisses too.
Glissade, assemblée, jeté, temps de cuisse.
Yep.
Glissade, jeté, temps de cuisse.
Yes, glissade, assemblée.
Assemblée,
Yep.
stretch.
Yes, correct.
Glissade, assemblée, jeté, temps de cuisse. Glissade, jeté, temps de cuisse. Glissade,
Assemblée, you're right.
assemblée. Oh yeah, that's the right.
Yep.
Somewhere
see.
in there, I thought there were two temps de cuisse.
I changed that because I didn't get onto the correct foot. Good memory.
So,
Jeté, temps de cuisse. Glissade, jeté twice. One more temps de cuisse and one more assemblée.
oh,
Yeah, it's simpler than you think.
Let's go. Glissade, jeté, should say tongue crease.
Glissade assemblée. Yep.
Assembly.
Easy peasy. How about giving that a try before we overanalyze?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Right foot starts in back. And here we go. Plié armen. Almost. All right. Now, if we just could keep our toes under our hips for
Yeah.
these glissades and jetés, that would be even better. The only time you want to separate your toes from your hips is in your tombe de cuisses. Shall we do this one last time?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And one. And one. Good save. Glissade jeté twice. Tombe de cuisse. Glissade assemblée. I let you converse with yourself in your future dimension. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
And I will be seeing you on Monday.
Enjoy
Bye.
your theater day tomorrow.
I will try.
Bye.
Bye.